Hey everybody, welcome to the Multiverse. I'm your host, Xander. We thank you for coming back today, lending me your ears for about an hour or so to talk about some sports, some movies, and TV today. We got a lot in store, second ever episode, so if this is your first time watching, make sure to check out all the information in the description below, with all the other social media links there to my main channel as well. But I have a new guest on today. Chad, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
How's it going, Multiverse family? Very excited to be on the podcast. And I'm just, here and excited to share some good opinions.
Yep, he's got some great stuff to share with us today. A lot of stuff covering the first round of the NFL playoffs. That'll be really good. We have a tier list today, but we're going to start with this new tradition that I've got. We're going to give you some rapid-fire questions, just about some sports stuff, about some other random questions that I kind of curated for you.
Let's do it.
All right. So without looking, because we are sharing the screen here, okay?
Okay.
Starting with our first rapid-fire question. Who is a better leader, okay?
Okay.
Peter Griffin leading the Griffin family, or Caleb Williams leading the Chicago Bears right now?
See, that's a tough one. Because I feel like if you want to look at the leader of the Bears team, I'd say you got to say it's Ben Johnson for sure. Although I think Caleb is a good heart and soul to that team. But then you got to look at the Griffins, and Peter. Is Peter really the heart of that household? I mean, he's for sure making the money. He's farming the clips, but there's the backbone. There's Lois. Mm-hmm. Lois is cooking dinner. She's doing the laundry.
There's definitely something we can for sure eliminate, right? That are leaders of that family. Definitely, we don't got Chris.
Right now, Chris isn't leading it.
Yeah, he's a chud. One of the biggest chuds.
He is a chud. Both the kids are chuds. I guess not Stewie. Stewie's less of a chud, but he's like, he's got his own issues going on. We'll leave it there. But I guess at the end of the day, Peter's been doing it for how long? Over 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give it to Mr. Griffin there.
Yeah, the Ben Johnson take is a good one. Yeah, You're right. Like, neither of them are honestly great leaders of their personal families. Although I did see some really great locker room clips of Caleb Williams.
Right.
And he does seem like a good good leader to an extent. So, next question is: would you rather hit the game-winning shot or make the game-winning throw?
All right. So what are we talking here? Are we talking 5-yard touchdown pass and to a layup, or are we talking 3-point bomb?
We're talking your dream game winner, your dream game winning throw, whether that be a Hail Mary or a big deep 3-pointer. You know what I mean? Which one are you taking? Which environment, I guess?
I guess I don't know. I feel like there's way more aura hitting the basketball because that's all you.
Right.
Versus throwing to someone's got to catch it.
Got to come down with it.
The defense has to be, basically not playing how they should be. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with the basketball.
That's valid. That's totally valid. My next question is: would you rather, if you had a chance to load up one of these one more time, Prime Fortnite squads or a Prime Madden 20 Superstar KO game?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you my take after this on this question, but.
Oh, that's a really good question. I guess it would depend on... See, because Fortnite's going to be good no matter what.
That's what I was going to mention. You kind of still play Fortnite fairly frequently, but, I mean, Madden, it's they need something big to save them right now.
Right. I mean,
not very alive.
I agree with that. Madden 26 is pretty decent, though, I have to say.
Okay.
But... Yeah, see, Fortnite, it's just kind of hard for it to be bad. But, then again, if it's, I load up Superstar KO and I'm getting, DJ Khaled at quarterback, and I got, the Moss 50 X Factor, I'm going to have to go Fortnite. But I think if we're talking ceiling to ceiling here, it might be Superstar KO.
I absolutely love Madden 20 Superstar KO. My last rapid fire question to start us out is fight to the death, Brian Griffin or Ted?
I'm gonna go Brian Griffin here pretty easily.
He had probably more feats, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, he gave Quagmire a pretty good run for his money. I mean, not really. He kind of got kicked, but I don't know. Ted's like what? Ted's got to be a foot tall, and he's weighs like under a pound. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are beating up Ted, and I think Brian Griffin, being a full-grown dog, he's definitely got that one pretty easily.
Yep.
That's what I'd say.
All right. Well, those are our rapid-fire questions. It's about time to move on to the main topics of today's episode, which is going to start with kind of NFL playoff wild card round recap. We're going to kind of go through some of the games, give maybe 2 minutes to 5 minutes of thought on each game, see what kind of conversation sparks from there, and then we have a tier list at the end of today's episode and one other fun game. So I know you have a lot of great notes prepared. Do you want to start with the first game? Give me your thoughts, and we can kind of converse about it a little more.
Sounds good to me. So, as you'd expect, the first game I took some notes on was the Bears-Packers game. What a game. That's all I got to say. I mean, down 15 in the fourth quarter, comeback victory over Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love. Hate both those guys. Granted, they don't have Micah Parsons, which I think did make a big difference. But I don't know. I was never hot on that Packers team. I mean, that makes sense. But I don't know. I didn't think it was that great. Didn't think they were ever that great. I mean, they got Parsons, but whatever. Right. I thought Caleb looked pretty good. Maybe not so much in the first half. As you could tell, he was a little shaken up for sure. I mean, he's more of a second half guy, but
That's right.
He did look good. He made the throws he had to make. I mean, he's still missing, but then again, he's got so much time, and he's got a great cast around him at this point. So I'm not too worried about him at all. I would say he has one of the best arm talents in the NFL right now. I almost think you could put him in the category with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen of there's throws that only those guys can make.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think that's unreasonable to say at all. Mm-hmm. I think Ben Johnson's really brought that team together. I mean, I didn't know what to think of him because during that hiring, I was like, yeah, I mean, he's a great football mind, but I mean, not everyone can be a head coach at the end of the day. That's just the truth. I mean,
Mike McDaniel.
That's exactly. I was just gonna say Mike McDaniel. Like a great football mind, but it's like, is he gonna coach?
That's right.
And I mean, that looks good so far. I mean, 1 year in, I mean, you never know, but
yeah, good leadership.
It's very important.
Yeah,
Very important.
Okay. Yeah, I totally agree. In our first episode, Tim and I, we made our picks for the playoffs. From wild card to Super Bowl, and I had the Bears, winning this one, and I have them going pretty far this year. I mean, yeah, just to each of your points, Caleb looks incredible. He's got a great team around him. They've been building that team for a while, and it just really shows that they just needed a few more pieces to really get to the next level. So love that take.
Another thing I had was the Bears now have 7th fourth quarter comebacks this year. I mean, that's a great stat. I mean, you're winning games, but it's like, how repeatable really is that, Yeah. I mean, not every time you're going to pull through. I mean, they've shown that Caleb Williams is clutch. I mean, that's not even a question. I mean, there's no disputing that at all. I mean, yeah, that's the only thing I'm really worried about with this team. I mean, it's got a good base for sure, but it's like it almost kind of feels a little fluky. Like I saw a stat saying that like lining up all of the games, all these comebacks, it's like the odds are like 1 in like 66 million. Like it's something insane, and it's like
it's unbelievable. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could argue that it's just like kind of like a team of destiny, but you could also argue it's like, wow, like
how sustainable is that?
Yeah, that's my main concern with the team for sure.
Yeah. All right, is that all your thoughts for that game?
I think so. We can move into the next game of importance, which is Buffalo for sure. See, Buffalo's very interesting, considering how the team's not that great.
It's kind of a similar case, not to the team level, but I mean the second quarter comebacks and the fourth quarter comebacks.
I would agree with that. The Bills are definitely a second half team. I mean, it was a good game for sure. It was very entertaining. I think there was like 4 lead changes in the fourth quarter or something like that.
Yep, the most in however many years in the playoffs. So
Right. I mean, that was a good game. Josh Allen played good. What was it? 1 in the air and 2 on the ground.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's what. He played good for sure. I don't know. That Bills offense is basically kind of just him. I mean, James Cook. You can't discredit James Cook. I mean, he was the rushing leader, but he's very good. The receivers aren't great.
They got bad injuries right now.
Yeah, I think Gabe Davis tore his ACL, right?
Yep. Same with the Shavers, who also had a 100-yard game this year. Who's been solid.
So are they going to play Palmer?
I believe Palmer's still on the IR. This week they elevated Mecole Hardman. They have
Brandon Cooks.
They got Brandon Cooks. So the receivers that they'll be running is Brandon Cooks, the Cookie Monster, Keon Coleman, Shakir.
Don't even get me started on Keon Coleman.
Yeah, we can talk about him a little bit. He did have a catch in that game, but no, the other receiver is Curtis Samuel.
Oh yeah. I remember. When that was such a coveted move.
Yeah, well, his deal is unbelievable. It's like $7 million or like something. It's like no. He's expensive.
Oh,
he's like robbing them. Same with Palmer is like robbing them. They have
I thought
big
Palmer
deals.
was a rookie, right?
No. He's like in his 5th year.
Oh damn.
Yeah. No, it's bad news for the receiving room. But I think, like you said, Josh Allen proved to play exceptionally well. They have great tight ends that were used really well during this game as well.
That's true. That is true. I mean, they do always have that, and they have their running back, and you can basically just ask Josh Allen to do whatever. Keon Coleman. I mean, I don't even know what to think about Keon Coleman. He is not what I thought this was going to be the breakout year.
Yeah, I remember saying that a while ago.
Well, I feel like there's no reason to not think that. I mean, who else are you going to throw to? But then he's skipping meetings. I mean, he had 1 catch last game, 2 catches the game before, and then he's getting benched for like whatever discipline.
Well, no. They benched him for discipline twice. The other times was just straight up. They're trying to do a different scheme. They're just not trying to use him.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Yeah, like the Patriots game you're looking at, I'm pretty sure they wanted Gabe Davis in there instead of him.
Okay.
And then
they won that game, right?
Yep.
They were down like 21-0.
Yep, they won that game. Yeah, they're just like switching out who they're putting in and whatnot.
Yeah.
The game against the Buccaneers earlier that year, I think that was the first disciplinary game or something like that. But
yeah, I think it was 2 in a row, right?
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, so I mean, you look at Keon Coleman, 2nd-year dude. He's got 400 yards. He's got 4 scores. And you got to keep in mind, 112 yards of those are for 1 single game, the season opener. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you look at the stats. The dude's got like 290 through whatever, 14, 15 games, 290 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a fumble.
I'm sorry, was that first? Was the Ravens game 8 catches? Is that what that says?
8 for 112 and a score.
He averaging 14 yards a catch in that first game. That's an unbelievable season opener. Just for everything to fall apart. It's really bad.
Is Shakir hurt?
No, Shakir's healthy.
He's kind of like sputtering out. I feel like he was great last year.
Right. He's again.
But it's definitely slower.
He can. The reason that we see the sputtering is just not being an option that they can rely on consistently. Like there's no consistent options on this team necessarily. I mean, you see some of the tight ends are great, but you can't have a tight end line up against a DB on a third and 5 or something like that and expect them to get super open or whatever. And that's kind of I saw something that was like the Keon Coleman thing is kind of like the Calvin Benjamin situation where it's like one Popeye's biscuit away from being a tight end. Like really, could you just put him at tight end at this point? I don't know, or
I don't know where you could put him. Maybe you could put him in McDonald's.
Put him on the bench.
Yeah. I mean, they're pretty used to doing that.
Right.
I don't know. I had faith in him. Shout out my boy Keon Coleman. Yeah. Met him at the Galleria Mall.
Yeah. Please come on the pod. We'd love to talk.
We'd love to have you on the pod, dude. We wouldn't talk bad if you were here. But so I guess the next thing I have down with this game is that how do you feel about Sean McDermott and Joe Brady? I mean, are those guys going jobless or what? I don't think McDermott will. I think if you lost that Jaguars game, there might have been a chance. Yeah. But he's like best friends with the owner, right? Like I think he's just kind of like caked into the system at this point.
I know they're both from Carolina previously. They have a lot of history together. I was actually really impressed by like some of the film that I saw from that game defensively. The defensive scheme with the pieces that they have that McDermott has been cooking up, because they don't really use their defensive coordinator anymore. It's basically McDermott calling the defensive plays. It was very impressive. And you saw, like, yes, it's Trevor Lawrence. I know McDermott was also, the one who had the 13-second situation, but he did, have a game-winning turnover, by, Cole Bishop, who's been playing really well. Credit to him. Please come on as well. But, I was actually impressed with McDermott. I think that, if they don't, do something incredible this year, that it is going to be the GM with the hot seat, because obviously look at that roster that they have to work with out there. That's a credit to the GM's poor performance instead of the head coach, in my opinion.
So what do you think about Joe Brady? I don't think he's great.
Yeah, if they don't go far this year, he's got to go.
I mean, credit to Joe Brady though. I mean, he came in as an interim OC in the league, and he did great. I mean, he was way better than Ken Dorsey. That's for sure. And he lasted like what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah, Dorsey was here for a little while. It was really, losing Brian DeBall was pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, that does suck.
So
I think if I was the Bills, I'm firing Joe Brady the day after we lose, and I'm going right after Mike McDaniel.
My goodness, I was thinking about that too.
I think he's a great offensive mind. I think he would do great in Buffalo, and I don't think he's ready to be a head coach. I think he needs to sit on a team like Buffalo where there's a winning culture, and he can kind of learn how to motivate and how to run a team to win.
Agreed.
I think if you do that, he's going to be a great coach. I have all the faith in the world for Mike McDaniel, but
honestly, I don't obviously, I think, and now we kind of see like Tua didn't really have it.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. I mean, he's a lefty quarterback.
What are you gonna do?
Kind of always happens to them, but I don't know. I had faith in Tua for a while, but
or they fight dogs.
Right. Yeah. Whatever they do, a lot of stuff going on, but so
your takeaway was fairly positive, but some things to think about in the offseason for sure. Still kind of flared up during this game.
Yeah. No, for sure. But, it's a good first road win. But, I mean, Josh Allen's got to win 3 more to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you never win a road game. I mean, you proved yourself. You did it. Are you going to win 3 more in a row?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, other than the Texans, his road losses were all Kansas City.
Right.
So,
I mean, that's fair. I do kind of think that's a gimmicky stat. But, I mean, it definitely does matter to a sense.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I mean,
it's a valid criticism.
I think, yeah, he lost to Houston, a while ago?
2019.
Yeah, against Deshaun.
Yeah.
That was a hilarious game to watch.
Oh, yeah, there was some funny stuff going on.
That was a funny game.
Yeah.
You remember when he got tackled and he, just threw the ball?
Yeah.
He just, threw it out, and they batted it out, and they got a penalty for that.
Yeah. All right. So what was the next matchup you got?
Next up here, I got Texans Steelers, and the first thing I have under it is not much to say.
Yeah.
I mean,
what did we expect?
Mike Tomlin's gone. I don't know what's going to happen to him. I would imagine he coaches, right? Yeah. I mean, I would imagine he's going to get a job. I mean, he's like.
You think he goes to the Raiders?
Yeah, maybe.
I think they're getting rid of Pete.
Yeah, I mean, dude, Pete Carroll. I mean, he had his run, but he's like what, 200?
Yeah,
I think Pete Carroll's done. I wouldn't hate that move at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that Raiders team just blows. I guess Mike Tomlin could help. But I mean, Pete Carroll's not a bad coach. But I mean, you got Geno Smith, who he was all right. Now he sucks. Max Crosby, I doubt he stays.
Yeah. No, they got to make some moves. You think they're grabbing Mendoza though?
Yeah, is it the kid from Indiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
I'm not into college football at all, but I've been hearing a lot about Indiana. They have the first pick, right?
I think so, as of right now.
Yeah.
It'd be good to check, but yeah. Either way, they got to make a move to get a QB, so.
Right. Well, he probably would go first, right? And then the Oregon kid staying.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think
Dante Moore.
Yeah, because the Jets pick it too, and I don't think he wants to go there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that is. Dude, if I'm a Jets fan, oh my gosh. Literally no one wants to go there. Did you see there was not to get off track, but there was a Stephen A thing where he was talking about the Jets, and Garrett Wilson, wide receiver on the Jets, replied to Stephen A and was like, kind of like, why are you talking about the Jets like that? What's going on? And then Stephen A confronted him. He's like, I wasn't talking about you, brother. talking about your team.
Yeah.
Your team is horrible. I want you to get help. It is, and I don't know what they're gonna do.
They haven't
I don't know what
had
they're gonna do.
Joe Namath.
It's crazy.
Or like Jamal Adams.
Yeah. Yeah, Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, like actually. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know much. I mean, Houston's scary.
Yeah.
Houston's a scary team, especially if I'm Buffalo. I'd be terrified of Houston.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's unbelievable how C.J. Stroud can turn the ball over 3 times, and his defense actually outscores him. Right. C.J. Stroud puts up 1 touchdown. The defense puts up 2 in that game.
That is pretty crazy.
It's unbelievable. So, I mean, I had the Texans going to the AFC Championship for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think they're going to play the Bills.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers, good riddance. Get out of the league. Yeah. Finally. Thank you. Next up, Pats and Chargers. Horrible game. Both teams looked horrible. Maybe the most boring football game I've ever watched in my life. Yeah. My good buddy's a Patriots fan. I talked to him about it. He's like, I think they just thought it was going to be easy. I don't think that's the case. I mean, the Patriots have It's like a top 5 easiest schedule since 1978. Yeah. I mean, it's like it was comically easy. I mean, Mike Vrabel's good. I mean, he definitely turned that team around for sure. Yeah, no. I mean, they have good pieces. Yeah. But who do they come up and they play? Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the last game we see out of the Patriots. But I think it's over for Justin Herbert. Yeah. Any Justin Herbert supporters out there, I don't know what you're doing anymore. I mean, granted, he has it's the worst O-line in the league, I'd say. Yeah. For the Chargers, but I mean, he still didn't look good. Yeah. Neither did the Patriots. So just kind of a horrible game. Yeah. I mean,
it was kind of a void of a matchup. I remember checking that game at half, and it was 9-3. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Yeah,
what was the final score? I think the Chargers only scored 3.
I think it was 13-3. I know the Patriots got a touchdown. Drake May had a passing touchdown. Yeah, it was something 16-3.
Oh, 16-3. Ooh.
Wow. But yeah, if you look at
Herbert, 150 yards.
Yep. But
he was the leading rusher on the Chargers.
Yeah, that team is horrible.
Actually, both quarterbacks are the leading rushers.
That defense is pretty solid, though. The Chargers do have a good defense.
They do have a good defense.
But they do have $100 million cap space. They have the most cap space in the league, so the Chargers have no excuse to build Herbert and O-line over the offseason.
Right. I mean, as long as you don't lose him. I mean, I think he'll be fine. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, Ladd McConkey's good.
The Bills they passed up on him.
Did they?
Yeah, they passed up on him. Obviously, Worthy, who's not that great either. But there's you can look back. There's a couple receivers in that draft that they passed up on over Keon Coleman.
Yeah, I liked how the big debate when that was going on was Keon Coleman or A.D. Mitchell, and they both now just suck.
Yeah.
So kind of didn't matter there.
Horrible wide receiver draft.
I remember hearing about McDermott or not McDermott. I don't. Who's the GM? What's the GM's name again?
Brandon Beane.
Yeah, Beane. Or he's a genius, dude. He didn't pick AD because he's got secret diabetes or whatever. And it's all right. Oh wow. Yeah. And it's thank God we got Keon, who's
the cookie monster. He's actually getting diabetes.
Yeah, I know.
He's the cookie monster.
Oh man.
All right, so that's the Pats game.
That's the Pats game. Rams Panthers. This is the only game I did not actually see in the wild card.
It was really good.
It looked good. I know it was kind of down to the wire. I mean, the Panthers are pretty good. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think the Panthers aren't really someone to play around with. I mean, that whole division isn't great. Someone's got to make it from there. I think the Panthers deserved it the most, more than the Bucks. Yeah. Because Baker kind of fizzled out. I mean, Bryce Young looked decent, but he's kind of always on and off. I don't know what to think about him. Yeah. He's either like good or he's just he's not good. Mm-hmm. And it's there's a pretty big gap in between that. I know Matt Stafford hurt his hand somehow in that game, and it was kind of messing him up on some of the throws, and I wonder how that's going to hold up.
I actually did not hear about that. But
yeah, he hurt his throwing hand. I think he hit the back of a helmet or something like that. It was kind of like what Josh Allen did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's pretty crazy. Yeah.
But it was pretty measurable for sure. He was missing throws after that. Okay. So, I mean, the Rams advance I think they deserved that. I think they were going to win that game. It's probably a little closer than anybody thought, but
yeah, I have the Rams going pretty far. So,
and then we're going to end it off with the Niners and the Eagles. Niners take that game. I wasn't surprised at all. I was never really huge on the Eagles.
me either.
After watching them play the Bears, I was like, this team's not great. But I think 49ers are a team that a lot of people are overlooking.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's a good team.
Yeah, for the amount of injuries they have, they rallied together, man. Yeah, they had a great performance. I knew that Eagles offense was. People didn't think that it was going to cause them trouble because their defense has been very good. But gosh, that Eagles offense, they need to figure things out, man. A.J. Brown, what's going on?
Yeah.
A.J. Brown stays, causing problems on the sideline.
He had like 3 or 4 drops last game?
It's unbelievable.
And he's screaming his head off.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He's always been like that. I mean, he demanded the ball earlier in the year. He wasn't really getting the ball, and he's like, I want it more. And then it's like, all right, dude, how about you don't, suck?
Yeah, it was rough.
I mean, you're going to get the ball if you're doing good things with it.
Yeah. No, we can have a bigger conversation about this sometime, but it's just the kind of wide receiver attitude there is nowadays is pretty bad, and also just because wide receivers are demanded so much money, it goes to their heads, and that's But anyway, so that is the wild card recap. I did go 6 for 6 on my picks.
Did you?
So that was pretty awesome. My friend had the Eagles going pretty far, so at least to the championship game. So I'm glad I picked the Niners. So 6 for 6 so far. But I will say with some of my picks that I did have, the divisional round, kind of wishing I could change them now just because of how I saw the wild card go out.
Right.
But you got the notes there, so why don't you lead the way with this, and I'll give you what I had as my predictions as well.
Right. So for just to tap on the wild card, for my own personal picks, I went 5 out of 6, and the only team I had losing that one was Buffalo.
Okay.
I wasn't high on them beating the Jaguars, but they did.
Trevor Lawrence, man.
So I guess we'll bring that right into the Buffalo's next game in Mile High against Denver. I think it's a tough game for Buffalo for sure. I think the Broncos are a little bit, or if they're perceived as better as they really are. I mean, they're a first seed. They're 13 wins?
Yep.
I mean, good team, but point differential's not there if you're into that stuff. And they had a very easy schedule this year. And Mile High is just a tough stadium to play in general.
Yeah, it is bad.
I think that's one of the biggest home field advantages in the NFL. I think the bottom line that it comes to in this game is Bo Nix. What can Bo Nix really do?
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?
Right. I mean, that's how I feel like every Broncos game has gone this year. Is does Bo Nix suck, or is he going to throw the ball? Because I mean, that defense is going to bail you out. It's so good.
Yeah, that defense is great. Yeah.
So it just kind of depends on what he does. I think that's going to be a great game. I don't know if it's going to be the best game of the week, but if it's not, I think it'll be number 2. I think it's a tough call, but personally, I find it too hard to bet against Josh Allen, and I take Bills 24-17.
That's a great take. And if I could go back and change mine now, I would. I did have pretty much the same outcome as I predicted with the Jags, but I was a little prematurely high on the Broncos. I also think that the Bills will win this one, but I know that previously I did pick the Broncos. And I'm not trying to switch up because, I'm a Bills fan, but with that being the number 1 rushing defense that the Jags had, with, how well they played, they had 8 wins, I think it was in their last. They've won the last 8 games before the wild card, and Trevor Lawrence had 16 passing touchdowns and 5 rushing touchdowns. That team was just really, really hot. Probably the hottest team entering the playoffs.
I mean that's what I thought too. I thought it was going to be their toughest game of the playoffs.
And as I see it now, is the Bills walking out of Mile High, looking at the Texans, and having to go play in Houston again in the championship. If that's what happens and what I think happens, that is probably the other best team in the AFC because of how I saw Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So I do have I did originally pick the Broncos, but I love that pick for the Bills.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, if I was the Bills, I'd be more scared of Houston than I am of Denver.
Absolutely. The pass rush is just unbelievable.
It really is. So, next up here, Texans at Patriots. I don't think this is much of a question. I would go Houston all day. Patriots have played no one good. Their offense looked bad. I'm not high on New England here at all. I just don't think that they're going to be able to hold up against that Texans D-line. I mean, Drake May got sacked 5 times against the Chargers.
Oh boy, I didn't know that.
So, I mean, you really think he's going to do much better against the Texans? I mean, unless they scheme that game up. I mean, if I'm a Bills fan, I'm rooting for the Patriots here, 110%. But I don't think they're going to be able to do it. I got Texans winning 24-14.
Okay. Yeah. For that one, this game, I picked the Texans originally. I'm sticking with them. The Pats Chargers game did not surprise me. I had that as my most boring game of the week, and it turned out to be exactly that. We saw what the Texans defense put up against Pittsburgh, and we saw what the Patriots offense could do against the Chargers, which I think if we're looking at defenses in this playoffs, I know we got the Texans 1, maybe Broncos 2. I don't even know where you put the Chargers. I know they're good, 3 or 4.
I'd probably put them at 3.
Yeah, but I mean, for how high of standard and how people are praising the Pats, I mean, their offense did not really perform well against the number 3 defense. It was kind of their first big challenge. And now we have like a legit, the greatest defense, so we're really going to have to see what they are, and I don't think they have it in this one.
Don't think so either. I'm with you on that one. So next up here, we got the Bears against the Rams at Soldier Field. So I think my main question is I haven't heard much about it, but I know Stafford did sustain a little bit of a throwing hand kind of injury. And I've seen a bunch of gimmicky stats about him playing at Soldier Field and how he's never won a game.
Right.
And he's not good when he's under 17 degrees or whatever. But, I think that is definitely a different environment for him. But if we're looking at it on paper, the Los Angeles Rams are a much better team. Unfortunately, the Chicago defense is not good. It's not great at all. I was super high on Dennis Allen coming in to be the DC. Haven't seen much from him. I mean, this is happening it was the wild card and the Bears prior game. Who I'm blanking on who they played in the last week of the regular season.
Last week of the year?
Yeah. It was the Lions.
Okay.
It was that Lions game. They're running a lot of man defense, and it just doesn't work. Like, it doesn't work at all. Like, Amon-Ra went crazy that game.
Okay,
and,
I recall this now a little bit, yeah.
And it's all man coverage, and it didn't work against the Packers either. I honestly kind of feel like the only reason they won that game is because the defense kind of stepped up within themselves. I don't think it was much of a coaching thing. I don't think the calls were really shifting. But, I don't know. The T.J. Edwards fractured fibula last game, so that's a real hurt. That's kind of like the heart of that defense. I can't recall at the moment if Jaquan Brisker is going to play. But C.J. Gardner-Johnson's out. He was out prior to that Packers game. But, Jalen Johnson, he's coming in early. He had a groin injury, and he's coming back, and he's like, I don't know. He's definitely a step behind people. And I think it's all part of injury. I think he's going to be fine next year.
Right.
But he's a step behind for sure. He is like consciously electing not to make tackles.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a big thing. But that is something that is going on. So I think the home field advantage is great, but I don't think my Bears make it past this round. I got Rams 34-28.
Yeah, I had the same pick. the Bears, but you really, it's one of those things where the matchup I don't love, but again, they've been pulling through in a lot of tough situations. They've been extremely clutch, so
Right.
you certainly could see that game go either way. That might actually be the game of the week for me.
Really?
I don't know. I think that one is going to be pretty thrilling, especially with so much being on the line. I mean, the Rams, we'll see what their future is next year, if they go out on a high or whatever it might be. But the Bears have had a lot of clutch moments against tough rivals, but I think
defense isn't good enough to guard Puka and Devontae Adams.
yeah, that offense is just unbelievable. So yeah, I got the Rams as well.
So next up, here's my game of the week is Niners Hawks. I think that's going to be a great game because it's going to San Francisco is going to be forced to pass. Seattle's letting up the least yards per carry right now. It's somewhere in the 3-yard range, but it's the best run defense in the league, and I think that's going to be interesting to see Brock Purdy step up and have to drive a passing offense instead of just relying on Chris McCaffrey. He can still catch. I mean, he's definitely still a viable weapon in that game.
Oh, for sure.
But I think he's definitely going to be contained around the line more, which is going to make it interesting. I think the Seahawks they're a very good team too. They have a good offense too, especially with JSN. But I would give the talent edge towards the 49ers here. I think it's going to be such a great game, and I'm very excited to see it. I think I'm going to have to ride 49ers here. I have them 28-21.
Wow, so you're riding out with the Niners. The Hawks are going down pretty early then, their first game.
I think so.
I mean, yeah, and I think you got Sam Darnold there.
Right.
I mean
he's dude.
What are you going to do?
He's a viable option, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's just so many unproven quarterbacks in this playoffs on both sides. I mean, you got Josh and Stafford. I mean, who else you got with decent playoff experience, really? I mean,
right. I mean, that's true.
I mean, I think, yeah, but anyways, yeah. I mean, that is a thrilling game. I mean, if you go back to the regular season between the Niners and the Hawks, they went to overtime in their last game, and it was like Matt Stafford didn't even get a chance to get the ball back. It was just the Hawks were able to, drive down and score in overtime. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty awesome seeing what the Hawks do. And then the Niners, they also I'm trying to remember their matchups during the regular season against the Hawks. But, I mean, both teams have had thrilling games throughout this year. And, I can't trust that quarterback in the playoffs. And I think that, like you said, the roster, the way that the Niners have fought through adversity with their injuries, really, really impressive. So I like the pick.
Right. And Purdy is somehow a way more experienced playoff quarterback than Darnold. Yeah. I mean, two kind of guys who are just there to get the job done. I mean,
game manager.
Yeah, right. Game manager,
yeah.
Like the great Cam Newton said.
Yeah.
But I think that's going to be a great game.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
Sure.
So those are some good picks for the divisional round. Yeah, I mean the wild card round, I was really looking forward to some of these matchups, and now things just each round get that much more interesting as we get closer and closer to the championship and then the Super Bowl. So
for sure.
Well, we're gonna step out for a moment. We're gonna take a quick break, and then we got another little sports game to do, and then we got another tier list to cap off the episode. So be back soon. All right, so that got all edited out, so we're right back into it. But we have the next topic is an NBA all-time starting 5 draft. So, Chad, you are the guest, so I'm going to spin first for you, and you're going to get a random team. And, yeah, it might be useful for you to check the all-time players if you get, some team like the Wizards or the Hornets and you don't want to, whatever. So, I'm going to spin for you and see what team you get. Oh, gosh, there was no NBA expansion teams, right? So I'm sure this list is updated enough. All right, it looks like it's the Pacers, man. So you got point guard, shooting guard. You got all those 5 spots open. Gosh, who are you picking?
From the Pacers? I I guess I kind of feel like I got to go with Reggie Miller at the 2. I don't know who else to pick. Maybe Tyrese Halliburton. Sorry. I don't think I could pick Tyrese Halliburton. I'm gonna go with Reggie Miller.
All right, good first pick.
At my shooting guard. Let me write this down.
No, you're good. All right. So that means, let me see.
Oh wow, there we go.
Okay, here we go. So Chad's got shooting guard Reggie Miller to start off his team. About to see who I got here. I got the Bulls. All right, I got the Bulls. Now, here we go. Now, obviously, you got to go Jordan, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you think there's a case for Derrick Rose?
No, not at all.
Okay, but we're saying like he's healthy. That guy was nuts when he was healthy.
Yeah, he wasn't that nuts.
He wasn't better than Jordan? You got LeBron. You got LeBron or Jordan without getting into just like quick answer.
LeBron.
Yeah, all right, same here. All right, I know old heads watching. Hey, man, come on if you want to talk about it. But all right, so do you mind writing me down because I got this other stuff open? Yeah. You mind putting Jordan at my 2? Yeah. So I'm taking Jordan from the Chicago Bulls. I mean, come on, one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. Revolutionized the game. Did stuff that no one was doing at the time. You gotta have him in there. So, all right, Chad. So, I'm gonna spin for you.
Let's see. Oh, looking like the Celtics.
That's a good one to get.
All right, for sure. I mean, there's some stuff you could do here. You could go like Bob Cousy, or Bill Russell, maybe. Rest in power. You know, they took him out of 2K.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was because he died.
Wait, you can't even get like an all-time Bill Russell?
No, he's not in it anymore. Like the all-time Celtics has some different dude at center. I forgot who it was, but it's not Bill Russell.
That's funny. I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Because I think there's like some legality issue because he died. So it's like now he can't be like, yeah, you can use me. You know, it's like
right.
Something like that.
You can't even ask like his daughter or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently not.
Whatever.
I don't know. 2K's got a lot of
stuff. Free money for their family, low key.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why
they don't really need money anyways. But.
Yeah, but I don't know why you'd ever have an issue with it. I don't like
Charles Barkley.
I was just gonna say that, like Charles Barkley does, or Bill Belichick.
Oh yeah,
Patriots coach.
What was the substitute for him?
It was like it's like something Griffin, like Griffin Murphy maybe.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Something like that. I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't just take the money. Like I don't know why you'd be so whatever. That's besides the point. Give me Larry Bird at my 3.
All right, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird.
All right, I'm spinning for my second pick. Oh, brother. Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, man.
Gosh. If I'm not thinking about current players, shoot, man. Who do we got?
I have to think current players.
Oh, boy. Kevin Garnett play on that team? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I don't know. Am I picking him? I don't know, man.
Yeah, you might have to.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else great all time. Was it Mike Connolly was on there, man?
Who's the other dude? Sam something.
Sam Cassell?
Yeah, I think it was Sam Cassell.
Yeah, Arian, please help us out with the ball knowledge sometime, man. I know he's going to be in these comments if you're listening, man. But I don't know, dude. Do I take Ant? I got to see. Let me just really briefly look at, like, best Timberwolves.
If I'm you, I'm taking Kevin Garnett.
I'm just curious who's on this because I literally have no idea. I was probably going to go him. All right, well, they only show... yeah, Kevin Love. Yeah, we're going Kevin. We're going.
Kevin Love.
You can put me down for Garnett at the 4.
Sounds good to me.
He's a bit of an instigator, man. Things could get interesting. You know?
I mean, he's a solid player for sure.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to spin yours now.
Let's see what we can get.
All-time Mavs. I mean, there's two people that come right to mind, and this would be a dangerous squad if you pick either of these guys.
Right. You know, you got to go Luka or Dirk or... That's probably it. I mean, I have the 1, the 4, or the 5. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess you could put I guess I could put Dirk at the 4 or the 5, or I could pick like some other guy.
Right.
James Donaldson.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. It's tough. That is really tough.
I mean, it's more. It comes down to do you
See,
think
I
you
already
can get
got
a better guard and center, or do you think you can get a better, forward or center? Do you think you can get a better guard? Honestly?
Right. See, I already got 2 strokers.
Right.
You know.
Do you really need?
So I could have like a big stroker.
But Luka's he's kind of a defense liability sometimes.
That is true.
Dirk kind of wasn't. I feel like.
I guess I'm gonna go with Dirk. I'm gonna go with Dirk at my 4.
Yeah, I think you
like
can.
That.
Yeah, I think you can trust. I think there's a lot of guards. You can pick a current guard too if you have to.
Yeah, right.
You know, and he'd be solid. All right, I got the Rockets. Gosh, probably Harden, or all-time Harden was like nuts. That's a nuts player. But you also have Hakeem, right? Trying to think of who else is on that team. Was that T-Mac?
Calvin Murphy. Yeah, no, T-Mac.
T-Mac. Yeah.
T-Mac.
Yeah. Well, again, I think I'm in the same thing where I gotta trust having a guard, so I gotta take friggin' what's his name? Hakeem.
Hakeem. That's a 5.
He's probably one of the best centers.
Yeah, that's the right pick for sure.
His defense is insane, man. He's got some great all around skills, man. You got to take him. I'm spinning for you here. You got the 1 and the 5 available. And you got the Mavs again. So
Mavs again. Is that a respin or we
can respin. We can respin.
All right, we'll do the respin. Shake it up a little bit.
Yep.
Oh,
the Lake Show.
The Lakers.
Gosh. LeBron at the 1.
Can I put LeBron at the 1? No, I won't do that. Point guard. So it's either Magic or Kareem or Shaq. It's just like three GOAT picks right there.
I mean, if you got Dirk,
I'm not picking Kareem. It's gonna be Shaq or
Magic.
Yeah. It's really, really tough.
Yeah, this matchup's looking bad for me so far. But we'll see.
Yeah.
At least depending on the next pick.
Right. See, now if I'm looking at team to team here, you need to have someone to be down there with Hakeem. That's kind of my main priority, especially with my 1 spot open. And your 1 spot open, so I don't know what that matchup is at all. And I think it might be a tough defensive game on my end. I mean, we got Reggie Miller guarding Jordan.
Yeah.
Which, I guess, yeah.
Didn't go well.
I guess I really can't speak to that too much, but I think I'm gonna go with Shaquille. I'm gonna go with Shaq at the 5.
Most dominant center of all time in his prime.
I feel comfortable doing that.
That's a great pick. Yep. So I'm spinning now, and I got the Sixers. I need a guard. I need a forward. Their forward is Moses Malone. He's probably their best forward.
He's the 4.
Oh no, he's the 4.
He's the 4. You can put Dr. J at the 3.
Okay, so I'm choosing between Dr. J or AI, but I don't know who your guard is. So that's like I don't know who AI has to play defensive, against. Jordan's another controversial topic, but he's a good defensive player.
If his stats were real, he'd be pretty good. Yeah.
Right. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. Neither of them. Wait, does Julius Erving have any accolades?
As in, like MVP?
Like, I don't know. Yeah, like.
That's a great question.
I don't know. I don't know much about either.
Contest.
Okay.
Let me check for you here.
Julius Randle. Yeah, man. I just Okay, so he's got a championship though.
MVP. Three MVP he's got 1 MVP. He's got 3 MVPs pre-merger.
Right.
And 2 chips pre-merger.
Right. I don't know, man. I like him in 2K.
And he did win the dunk contest. I was right about that.
That was but AI's got some accolades too, though. Yeah, he's too old to be actually good.
Actually, no. He won a real championship with the 76ers in '83.
Yeah, that's the one I was.
That's a good career.
All right, man. Look at my search here. Artificial intelligence, man. All right. Oh yeah, he did win the 0-1 MVP. That's right. Scoring champion, All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP, Rookie of the Year. I know he didn't win anything, and that was kind of like the big thing.
He won a game against Kobe. That's probably
his biggest accolade.
His biggest achievement.
Yeah.
One game in the finals.
I don't know. With what my current roster is, I'm gonna bet on the fact that I can get a better guard. Okay. I feel like, and I'm gonna go Julius Erving just because we're not talking 2K here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really got to pit these guys against each other, and I got to guard Larry Bird, who's also an older player. Mm-hmm. I'll take an older player on an older player here. You know, right. So it's back. It's down to our guards, man.
Down to the point guards.
And I already feel like I kind of have a difficult matchup here in the first place. So let's see what happens here. We're spinning for you.
Oh.
Clippers.
I guess it's got to be
Chris Paul, right?
It's got to be Chris Paul.
All right.
It's got to be CP.
CP at the 1.
Yep. The real king of the Pauls.
Yeah. The Paul
God. If you know, you know.
You bow down to the Paul God.
So you got CP rounding off my team. It's going to be Chris Paul at the 1, Reggie Miller at the 2, Larry Bird at the 3, Dirk at the 4, Shaq at the 5.
Okay.
That's what we're looking at.
And then let's see what I get as my guard, man. Give me something good. Hey, Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, back to the Bulls. All right, man. Shoot.
E. Rose, Jordan, Julius Erving, Kevin Garnett, Hakeem Olajuwon.
If we go matchup by matchup, let's see.
Okay, D. Rose is frying CP.
Yeah.
Jordan's frying Miller. Irving and Bird.
I'd probably give it to Bird.
Yeah, I think so. It's close though. Garnett and Dirk.
Yeah, I give it to Dirk.
And Shaq and Keem.
That's a tough one.
I'd call that a push. I think it's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Right there. I think these are even teams.
Insane. We have to do it in 2K now.
Yeah, right.
That'd be crazy.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, you're right. Like, I think we're tied on matchups if we tie with Shaq and Hakeem because that one can kind of go either way.
Right.
I guess we're talking situationally, right? In chemistry here. You got Reggie Miller and Larry Bird played in the same era.
Yep.
Okay. You got Dirk and Shaq who played in the same era. And at least I think, well, I guess Shaq was at the latter end of his career.
Yeah.
Right. But still close enough to make a point about it, I think. Mm-hmm. But then where CP comes in. Well, what do we have to say about CP?
Right. Well, I guess CP and D Rose are the same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I mean, but we already kind of said, like, D Rose is probably frying CP. We're talking about the prime D Rose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, but there's some good paint defense for sure. I mean, Derrick Rose is just very, very overrated player. I mean, there's no way around that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Youngest ever MVP, for sure. But, I mean, he won that MVP just because he kind of was, like, the most valuable player on that team, which I know that's what the award is supposed to be, but it doesn't really usually translate like that. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I mean, I was when you were at the when you spun the Bulls the first time, and you seemed like you were kind of just considering D Rose, and I was like, oh my gosh,
over Jordan.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna do this, but I guess it worked out.
No.
Got both of them.
Yeah. I mean,
we look at the power forward. Obviously, we're going Dirk here, but yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't even know what more there is to say about this matchup, other than I guess we'll just have to see it happen someday.
Right.
Someday. I don't know.
I guess so.
Yeah. So, honestly, good picks, though. I mean, honestly, we didn't roll any, like, legitimately horrible teams, I feel like. I mean, when you got close to, I mean, what did you, I mean, I had the friggin' Timberwolves. That was pretty bad, but.
I'd say the worst rolls was the Pacers.
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett's better than Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
I mean, I was close to taking Tyrese Halliburton. Like, I wasn't gonna do it.
But that's one of the options that you would legitimately.
But it wouldn't even really be that crazy.
Yeah, because it's one of the.
I mean, it would be wrong, but it wouldn't be that crazy.
Yeah. Well, man.
All right. Well, I think we should go on to what we got next, which now I think is time for our tier list. So let's pull this baby up and see what we got going on. Kind of had to preview this a little bit, but
It's gonna be a good one.
this is going to be a good one.
We got a bone over in myself here for this one.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the tier list. So it's very good that you know ball and we're ready to go with this. So I'll share I'll share this with the actually on the video, when editing this here, the tier list so that you guys can kind of see what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, so we're looking at an S tier, A, B, C, D, F, and then unknown, because some of these I have no knowledge of. You might have a little bit of, or like none at all. Also,
You want to get those out of the way first?
yeah, that's probably the best course of action. So, I mean, which
Okay, so I would keep. I'm aware of that show. I've never seen any of
this
it.
one?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
couldn't even tell you the name. I know it's on Netflix though.
okay, we'll have to
take
research that one.
Close Enough.
Okay, I don't know what close enough is. Do you know what that is?
Inside Job.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it. I know what it is. I guess take that one out and then take
Okay.
out Paradise PD.
which one is that?
Next to it.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
You know this one at the end, right?
No.
Okay. Okay. So we eliminated about 5. I think, about 5, and I think that's okay. So we still have a good amount to
Probably
go.
bum shows anyway.
Yeah, they're not even worth, like, you guys probably don't even know them. So, yeah. All right. Well, we got American Dad first. Obviously, great Fortnite collaboration as well. I think that's a good point. Yeah. Wait. No. I'm thinking of King of the Hill.
Oh yeah.
He's in Fortnite. Yeah. Not American Dad. It's Hank Hill.
I have the emote where they have the.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good emote. But no, who are the dads? Wait, hang on. It's Hank Hill.
There's
The Bob Burger one. The Bob Burger dad.
Oh, from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. And then
Bob.
Yep, Bob from the Burger, and who's the other one?
Cleveland.
Cleveland Brown. Yeah. We'll get to him. Yeah. All right, but why don't you want to tell me about American Dad a little bit?
Okay, so American Dad. See, this is a little tough. I think American Dad's a great show. I don't know how many seasons they are, but I know I've seen a majority of them. I'd say I've probably seen 13 or 14 of them. Very good show, very entertaining. I think it gets kind of overlooked. I think it's very funny. It's another Seth MacFarlane creation. The goat of adult animation. So yeah, I mean, I'd say there's plenty good to say about it. The characters are great. I love Steve. Kind of like a similar theme with his other popular show, Family Guy, kind of like the Chud son.
Mm-hmm. The Chud son is a big part of that.
I'm big into the Chud son. I think that's a great comedic relief. I think the dad's funny. Stan. I would say the weakest character in the household has to be probably Haley. Haley is the daughter, is probably the weakest link.
Kind of like a Meg situation.
No, I wouldn't say like that, but
It's
she's.
it's not like comedic relief type thing. She's just a weak character.
I mean, she's funny at times for sure,
Okay.
but I don't know. Meg has a better role in Family Guy of how she's like, just like the punching bag. Where
Yeah.
that's not really going on here. There's not. I guess if there was to deem a punching bag in American Dad, it's the fish.
Okay.
For sure, but the fish is like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, the fish is fine, but I would rather have the fish than the mom or the daughter. But I guess I'd have to go A. I'd have to go A tier on American Dad.
So that's kind of like, it's very good. It's not elite, but it's very good. Very good show.
All right, okay. So if we're talking like F is like crappers.
It's horrible.
Okay.
D is like, I don't really want to watch this. C is like just mid. Like it's like.
And then B is
B's
like
all right. Like more than tolerable, I guess.
B's like good, A's like great, and then S is like goat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm comfortable putting it in the great tier. I think it's a very good show.
So yeah, A. The next one is Big Mouth, one that we've actually had a couple good viewing sessions of.
Yeah. Man. So Big Mouth, kind of a hard show to take a stance on.
Right.
A little bit strange. A little bit strange of a show, but then again, I've seen all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You can just believe me when I say I've seen my fair share of Big Mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it's funny. I watched the most recent season, which I enjoyed.
Yep.
Although I think it's pretty strange. I think it's a very strange idea.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But
It definitely gets into like creepy territory when you really think about it.
no, for sure.
You know, you're like, what are the creators doing here, man?
That's the only thing holding me back a little bit. But
Right.
I do think it's funny. There is some great moments, and I think just like we talked about the last show, I think if we're talking about encapsulating the animated chud, I think the perfect animated chud is Andrew Glauberman. I mean, I don't think there's a debate there at all.
It is good.
He has to be one of my favorite animated characters ever. He is hilarious. He's got a good dynamic with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just that the cast of characters are just they're good. I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm almost kind of tempted to put it in S tier, but I guess I'll let you weigh in a little bit too, because you got your feet wet on Big Mouth a little bit.
Yeah, I did dip my toes in a little bit. Yeah, I think that the time that we watched it also kind of factors in, without getting into too much detail. I mean, like the age, you know. But yeah, like again, it's one of those things. Like, do I really want to praise this show on the internet? Like, it's just like I don't know.
That's a great way to put it.
You know, so. But yeah, like gosh, to me, it's one of those things where it seems like it has incredible highs that could be among like the other great shows.
It really does.
But the lows and like the moments where you're like, man, now I actually have to like understand this plot, and like now I have to kind of like actually like not turn my brain off for this a little bit, and then actually think like, wait a second, about any of these moments. What I'm kind of trying to say is like it has great funny highs, but I feel like the lows don't make it in
right,
S tier.
because
for
the show does throw you off sometimes with just some of the stuff they do.
You're just like, oh wow, yeah. That's what kind of makes it not an S for me. But you're the guest, so like I'm gonna let you have the final say.
Okay, I guess we're having a little bit of an issue here.
I think I gotta just. I'm gonna have to go back to that.
I'm gonna have to re-up that link.
Yeah, you keep giving your
back to Big Mouth. I'm really kind of torn here between A and S.
We can come back to it if you'd like.
So
then you can kind of see, what you really think.
Yeah, but looking at the shows we have in there, I'm gonna go A for sure.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Just because there is some shows in there that I know are like total locks at S. So
you're putting it at A.
So we're gonna go Big Mouth at A.
And it's not above American Dad, or is it?
I would say it is.
Okay.
I would say it is, but
that's fine. That's valid. Yeah. It's like
two very good shows.
It's like right there. It's right.
Two
there.
shows I would always watch.
Yeah. So there's BoJack Horseman here next.
Okay, BoJack Horseman right away is an S tier. Probably my favorite show of all time. I think I've seen it all the way through probably 7 times. Just such a well-written show. There's really nothing bad to say about it. I mean, all the arcs are great, from New Mexico to Princess Carolyn's backstory to Diane's whole arc throughout the show. I mean, it's just such a good show. I have nothing bad to say about it at all.
Easy peasy, staying at S for sure. We got the Boondocks.
Okay, the Boondocks I've seen. I won't say a majority of it. I've seen some of it though for sure, and I think Boondocks kind of lives off clips. That's what I'd say. I mean, that's just how I feel about it. I mean, I think it's funny, and I think there is clips, but
how far does clip farming get you?
Right, and then again, I don't relate to Boondocks at all.
Yeah.
Just to kind of preface that. So it's like, I can watch it, but it's like, is it really going to
connect on an emotional level with you?
Yeah. Believe it or not quite.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good. I think it deserves its flowers too. But if we're talking about my opinion here, I'm definitely going to probably put it in C.
All right.
Just middle of the pack.
It's kind of, middle of the pack.
I would watch it, but.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a good insight. We get to the Cleveland Brown show here, and
Cleveland Brown show. I think it's kind of a overlooked show because people are like, oh, Cleveland left Family Guy to do this show that flopped, but it was good.
I didn't know that was like a common take.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That is a common take in the Family Guy community, but yeah, I think the Cleveland show was good. Was it worth taking Cleveland out of Family Guy for? Probably not. I think there's other spin-offs I would have seen. Like I would have rather seen like a Joe show, It's the Joe show starring Joe. It's an Elite reference.
It's good.
People out there, but if you know that clip, but the Cleveland show, I think it's got its moments for sure. I don't remember how many seasons there were. There weren't many. I believe I watched all of it, but I'd probably say that's going to be our first show in B.
Okay. In the good category.
I'd say it's good. I would say it's good.
Yeah.
So, advancing past the Cleveland show, we got
Tell me what that is. I have no idea.
Disenchantment, absolute crapper show.
All right.
Straight to F. Not entertaining. Not funny. I don't know how much Netflix renewed it, but it's on. I believe it's a Netflix original. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Not good. Don't understand the appeal. Maybe it's not for me. It probably isn't. I don't. But then again, I don't know who it's for. So.
Yep. All right. Yeah. F tier.
Pretty easy.
We got a Mount Rushmore.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, I think we know where Family Guy's going. Family Guy's S tier. Family Guy is just so perfect. It's so funny. Even the new stuff. People hate on the new stuff. I think it's good. But it's not an uncommon take to hear people hate on the new stuff that rolls out. But I think it's very good. I thought the new Halloween episode was good. The new Christmas one was a little lackluster. It wasn't really that great. Kind of like the whole Hallmark movie spinoff thing. But, it's an idea for sure. Definitely not a top 3 Christmas episode, though. I mean, if we're looking at all-time great Family Guy Christmas episodes, you're looking at the one with, who was it? Was it Tony Danza? I don't know. It's the Christmas Carol one. I don't think it was him, but
yeah.
That's a great one. And then you look at this new one, it's not up there, but the rest of that season has been good, but there has been a couple stinker episodes coming out recently, like I remember it was titled Roe v. Wade. It was about like a boat. That one wasn't great, but there is still highlights for sure. You have to look at an episode list.
It's a very consistent show.
Yeah, I think so. A lot of people say the golden era of Family Guy is like the early stuff. I would disagree. I'd say if we're talking about best Family Guy seasons, you're looking at season 13. Kind of that middle pack range. Even up to the more modern stuff, I think, is where you're really going to get your golden Family Guy episodes. But end of the day, it's all great.
Yep.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the as a big Star Wars guy, I just love the Star Wars spin-offs. I think that like those still hold up. Yeah. Like those moments, like people still reference and like common like just conversation and stuff like that. And does any other show on this list do that? Not really. And if I'm saying that,
The Simpsons, but yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, we're gonna get to them as well. But for the most part, you're talking about cultural impact. You have to put it up there, whether you like it or not. Its cultural impact belongs in us.
I agree. It's just such a classic, great show.
Yeah. So this leads us with Futurama, another Fortnite collaboration.
Another Fortnite show.
That gives it a point.
Not one I'm well versed in. But I guess I'm really kind of talking off cliffs. Really kind of talking off clips here. I don't know. Do you have much to say about Futurama?
No.
Okay. So I've only seen a handful of episodes, so I don't need the witch hunt from the Futurama gang.
Right.
Here, but
Yeah,
I would say it's an entertaining show. I have nothing really like overly positive to say about it. I think the concept's all right. I'd say I'm comfortable putting it in C.
Okay.
And that's how I feel.
All right. So this leads us with, is that Rick and Morty I see?
That is Rick and Morty.
Oh, baby.
So Rick and Morty's tough because very good show. I love Rick and Morty. I don't know if I'm caught up on the new. I think it's season 8. I don't know if I am, but I've seen all the other stuff. I like the early stuff a lot more, but there is some great later episodes. Like the Fear Hole's got to be one of the best episodes out there. But then again, there's classics. In the first 3 seasons, like Get Swifty.
Oh yeah.
That's a classic with Obama, or I guess their version of Obama. And then you got Pickle Rick. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Great bit, yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't go wrong with Pickle Rick. It's a classic episode.
Absolutely.
But so I guess if we're looking here, I'm a little split between A and S, but I'm definitely gonna lean towards A here. I think I'm gonna hammer A tier for Rick and Morty. I think I had to put it above Big Mouth, but good show.
Yeah.
Very good show.
That leaves Rick and Morty on A tier with Big Mouth and American Dad. As we go down to our last two with The Simpsons, another extremely culturally significant show. What's your take on this one?
So, as a Family Guy man myself, I'm kind of geared towards Simpsons hate, but I do like The Simpsons quite a bit. I think The Simpsons is less funny for sure, but I think the comedic highs of The Simpsons can meet the comedic highs of Family Guy.
You think they can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I think so. I mean, you look at some of the classic Simpsons clips out there, like the swear jar. That's a good one. You look at steamed hams. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
I mean, total classic stuff. But and you got some clever internet jokes along with Simpsons, like the Dud. That's a good one for sure too.
Fortnite collaboration.
And they're in Fortnite, another Fortnite show. I'd say I'd go Simpsons right below Family Guy in the S tier.
Okay.
This leaves us with our final show.
So we're coming in last year with Solar Opposites. Blanking on the name here, but it's a Hulu exclusive from the creators of Rick and Morty. I forgot the guy's name. But it's all right. I mean, it's an all right show.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how many seasons they had. I think I only saw the first one. I mean, it was
sure.
It was okay. I mean, the real cream of the crop rating from that guy is definitely within Rick and Morty.
Right.
I'd say D. I would say D tier.
All right, so that means every tier has been filled with this here. So you put that show. It's not slop, but it's like
it's not slop.
It's still below.
It's slop.
It's like just below mediocre.
Yeah.
So to review this list, you guys are seeing an image right now, but you got your highs of BoJack Horseman,
Number 1.
Family Guy,
Yep.
and The Simpsons. Now, this leads me to a quick follow-up question. Those are your top 3. If you're going to make a Mount Rushmore of these shows, does that mean Rick and Morty is going to fall into that 4th spot?
I guess so. Yes.
Okay, that's a really good list. Yeah, I mean, even not being the biggest fan of The Simpsons, it does have to be up there. You know what I mean?
It does for sure.
Yeah. Despite what might be said about it. So, well, I think you did a good job with that list. I mean, and you said you have no idea what any of these unknowns are, or is there anything to say about them at all?
I'm familiar with the shows. I don't think I've seen
enough to have an opinion, I guess.
I don't think I've seen any of it. I think I believe that's Paradise PD. That show I recognize. I couldn't tell you the name, and then I know Inside Job's on Netflix, but I haven't seen it.
Okay.
And then that final one, I don't know.
Yeah. What is that? If anyone in our comments is listening this far, let us know.
Comments.
Yeah, and give us obviously your opinions on all of these topics. We covered a wide variety, and that's why this is the Multiverse,
Simpsons
man.
Fan, let me know. I'll give them a debate.
Yeah, totally.
Or Jordan fans.
Yep. We're here for all that stuff, man. But overall, we'll have Chad linked in the description, man. Keep up with him. He don't be posting, but he be around.
Yeah, I'm still active.
Yeah, he's still active.
Wherever I am.
Right. And the big point is he's active if you guys want to, debate them on any of these topics because
Sure.
there's some strong
there.
opinion. There's some strong opinions here, but overall, I mean, covered a lot of great stuff. Chad, thank you once again for joining me today.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so if you listen this far, obviously leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. We're going to start working on getting the podcast out to more platforms, working on more different social medias like Instagram, TikTok. So wherever you watch the show, give us some love, support, spread it around to your friends, and we'll see you in the next one.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening.